I think this is a problem that not a lot of people talk about enough. And, we all talk about somewhat. Okay, so short form content is like literally killing your brain. And it's weird that I say that, and yet I scroll for hours every day. I feel like I saw a video talking about this a while ago, and it kind of stuck with me, and I think about it, but I still am scrolling, and that's what really makes me mad is when you're looking at a screen, you're looking at your phone, you're scrolling through these short form content. You've probably heard someone say, hey, name the past 5 videos you watch, and you can't even name like 2 or 3, right? And you're just like, oh, whatever, like you're gonna keep scrolling. Now, sure, I have learned lots of stuff. I've got a lot of motivation. I've like learned a lot of good things from short form content like TikTok, Instagram, Reels. But it also like you're literally like scrolling your life away, right? You probably hear your parents say that to you if you're younger, that you're just like wasting your life. And it's true, but it's just like the hard reality that like you don't want to face. And for a lot of people, it's kind of their place to like get away from everything. It's just scrolling. Before bed when you wake up, there's probably like an hour or two that you're just wasting. And imagine how much more productive you could be. Like this morning, I decided I was gonna wake up at 8 and I was gonna go straight to the gym, and I did, and I felt way more productive. I feel like I have more energy today. I feel good versus normally if I wake up and I'm scrolling Reels or scrolling TikTok for like 30 minutes to an hour, and then I'll start my day. Then I'll shower, brush my teeth, and all that. And I just feel like there has to be some way to like it is the only way I can describe it is it's literally like a drug. People are so addicted to it, but it's become so like normal for it's the one drug that is completely legal. It's completely safe. You know, there's no real bad side effects besides you wasting your life. But again, it's up to the person who's doing it. Um, One of my friends actually just got a flip phone because he wants to disconnect totally from social media and everything. And I would do that, but then again, my job revolves highly around social media. TikTok Shop, ecom, I have to be on social media. I have to keep up with trends. I have to, and I could very much just not scroll all the time and only do that. But it's super hard when it's like I have TikTok automatically on my phone. I literally open it without even thinking sometimes, and I'll be scrolling. I'll get 10 videos deep, and I realized like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, I didn't want to start scrolling. It was just so I was like super super little when I had one, but I was still like open to these like video games and just like screens in general, which I thought that was bad. And then the short form content stuff really picked up. And I was on Musically, like I was scrolling Musically when it was like a dancing app, and now TikTok, it's just evolved over the past like 4 years, 6 years, in like not a very good way. Like I watched, if you guys know who Hoopify is, I watched one of his YouTube videos talking about how he's a modern day drug dealer, and because he is literally like giving away free drugs in a sense. He's giving a free short form content that is not it's sure it's funny, but you're not getting any real value out of it besides a hit of dopamine. You're not really learning anything. He's just covering all these trends and OnlyFans, like girls, like the Bob House, and all this stupid stuff that like no 12-year-old should need to be watching, no 14-year-old needs to be watching. And I do want to wrap this video up, but the one thing I want to say is if you are struggling, you're catching yourself scrolling all day, at least make it good scrolling, okay? And that's what I've kind of done recently is I've got my whole algorithm to be all about motivational, online money stuff, because that's what I'm into. Like I make money online, and it does motivate me to like literally I'll be scrolling, I will see a video, I'm like, fuck, like I don't have a Lamborghini, I don't, I'm not hitting 6 figures a month yet, and I get off my phone and I start working, and it does motivate me. So yeah, I would say stop scrolling, stop mindlessly scrolling. Like actually realize that you are literally scrolling your life away, and that it's gonna hurt you in the long run. You probably see videos talking about, oh, you're gonna scroll for 30 years by the time you're 100 or whatever, and it's true. And the sooner you realize it, the sooner you can live your life. So try to stay off social media for a little bit longer every day. Short form content, okay? That's why I like watching videos like this. I like making videos like this because I can just talk about stuff and it's not short form. But again, very little people are gonna watch this whole thing. So comment Reels if you got to this point in the video, because I doubt anybody will, but let me know.